Who said you can't go home? Real Estate Exposed, brought to you by Signature Real Estate. Real Estate Exposed is all about helping homeowners and those who would like to be homeowners and those who would like to get into real estate.
Well, hello. Welcome to Real Estate Exposed, everyone. My name is Vandana Bhalla. I am one of the corporate brokers at Signature Real Estate Group. To my right is Mr. Brandon Roberts, owner of Signature Real Estate Group and my co-host. And to his right is Shelly Panzarella with Prosperity Lending, branch manager.
Boy, did I mess that up.
How'd you mess it up?
Because you asked me to get you that soda water, and I should have shook it up.
You should have shook it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How fun would that have been?
Would not
so
have
much
been
fun
nice.
because it would have been all over your newly cleaned table.
It's
Didn't
just
we
water.
Recently cleaned?
It's just water.
It's just water.
Is
It's
it really
bubbly,
just water?
though.
It's bubbly
water.
water. But it's zero
And
calorie
then
bubbly water.
you would have had to use your iMac.
iMac. Oh,
What the
yeah,
hell's
that
an
thing.
iMac?
That's right. I do have one
She
of those.
buys one, and then she doesn't use it.
I have two. Not just one. I bought two because I have
What
two
is an
children and I
iMac?
don't want them to feel a
Apple
Mac,
product.
an Apple product.
Oh,
So I got good news for you.
Yes.
yay.
What about me?
It's time for you to step up and get the iPhone
No,
because they
that's
make
not
it
good
in
news.
purple.
Oh, do they? Oh,
they
did
just
you
announced
send me
that.
that actually?
Yeah.
I thought it was spam.
No,
Brandon said it's more spam.
It's purple. It's your favorite color.
It
they
is.
actually make a purple iPhone now.
Has purple always been your favorite color?
Since I can remember.
Really?
Maybe. I think red might have been when I bought my first car. And I didn't really buy it.
How far back can you remember?
I don't, like yesterday. So since yesterday,
yes.
yes.
Nice. Very cool. All right. So let's talk about our current
Let's
updates.
talk about sex,
Market updates.
baby. Let's talk about real estate. Oh, you don't know that song? Sorry.
No. Start again.
Okay.
I don't think you thought it through.
I think you, go ahead.
You know what I really loved is the song that you made up for the TikTok video. Was it you or was it your daughter?
Oh,
Do you remember you sent it to me?
yes.
You're like, will you guys do
because
this
we're
with me?
essential. Lender, title, realtor.
Yep.
It was that dance exactly.
It was. Except that
Do you still do What's Up Wednesdays?
You know, I retired that.
Why? I like them.
I don't
that was
know.
your walking What's Up Wednesdays, right?
What's
It's
Up
been-
Wednesday?
Yeah, my little background was the only reason anybody cared about it, and she no longer wants to do it with me. When
Who's-
they turn 16 and get a car, they
I
just don't
know.
pay attention to you anymore.
When they turn 14, they don't care anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
It started with my son anyway.
16. I have to thank goodness I have her on my app because I can find out where she's at during the day.
Does she turn it off? Mine turn it off.
No.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Mine's 25, and I can't get him to leave me alone. I'm just
Good to
kidding.
know they come back.
Maybe
Good to
that's
know.
the secret is you wait until they're 25.
Yeah, good to know.
All right. So new
talk about real
listings.
estate.
New listings in the last 7 days is 891 new listings. Now remember, this is all of the MLS, right?
Got it.
For not necessarily Nevada, but it includes Boulder. It includes the outlying areas and whatnot. So 891 new listings have come up
For the week.
for the last 7 days, and then we've sold 1154 homes.
Oh my goodness.
1,154
Selling
homes.
more
Yeah.
than
Well,
listing.
so
that's a higher percentage.
correct. So I can tell you what the, huh?
I said I'm glad I do the math here.
Yeah. So I can actually also tell you that there are, here, I'll just do the residential and tell you based on residential. You know what I'm really sad about? That they got rid of the area, or that they're going to get rid of the area. Because this is how I
on
can,
the
yeah,
MLS,
because
the
this
aerial
really
code?
helps with like trying to get all the data properly. So in Nevada, in Las Vegas, in North Las Vegas, including Henderson. What other cities do we have? Henderson,
Boulder
Vegas.
City?
No, I'm not including Boulder.
Paramp.
So we have right now, so somebody write this down or keep it in your head, 4,190 homes
4,190.
available. That's single family, condos,
41.
That's up.
townhomes, and manufactured homes, right? So that is 4,190. Nope, I lied. Sorry. Active is
Dang, I didn't write it down.
2,661.
Holy
It was up significant.
shish
because I
kebabs.
put in the under contracts. So currently active is 2,661.
Wow.
And then we closed 1,100. So that's a little
But
over.
you got 800
again,
in.
200. Yeah. Yep. So let's go back to the actual sold. And I know this is our favorite part of the show is what was the least priced home that sold?
18,000.
No.
44.
So close. 57,000.
57.
And
57.
57. It was a townhome off of Bonanza and near Pecos. There's a street called Honolulu here. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Is that why we're the 9th island, you think?
No.
Okay.
Pretty sure there's other places.
You know, there's one called Wyoming, Baltimore, and there's a Utah street.
There is?
Reno.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, that's not a...
Maybe
not
that's
There
why
is a
we're
Reno
in.
street.
Maybe
There is a
that's why
Reno,
we're an
yeah.
international
Destination?
Destination is
Yes.
because
Our street names?
our street names. It's
Maybe.
cool. Who knows? All right, and then
Beta's like,
Solve
you're
the
reaching,
questions.
guys. You're reaching.
I
Let's
know.
talk about real estate.
I know. So highest priced home, not 3.2.
Higher?
Yes,
7.6.
higher,
9.8.
higher.
No way.
Yep.
$12 million.
11,300,000. It's in
What?
the Enclave Country Club Hills.
Where's
yeah.
Enclave?
Enclave is off of Summerlin, and it's in TPC Country Club.
Wow. I've never heard of it called that.
Yeah.
Enclave.
Yeah. Well,
Inside
there's
job?
there's a community called Enclave.
For, dang.
Yep.
11. Was
It's
it an inside job? How long was it on?
architectural, masterpiece. It was not an inside job, but it was only on the market for 32 days.
Wow.
I know. Who owns that house? It's actually pretty beautiful. So for those of
Like
you who
a
can't see, I'm so
mansion.
sorry.
Wow, that's quite a lot.
It is, right?
How big was the lot?
2.6 acres.
Oh, yeah, that's good size.
2.6 acres is a lot
Make it
of size.
build. That's what she said.
Okay. So those are
Just saying.
thanks. So those are the stats. I'm done.
All right.
Your turn.
What are you talking about? What else you got?
What else you got?
What you got over there, Brandon? What's this Friday buzz thing that you got going on?
Well, did you know the Earth Day was on the 22nd?
Yes,
Yes.
my son reminded me.
What did you do for Earth Day?
I recycled like I usually do.
So nothing?
I watered the garden.
You watered you wasted water.
Did you wait? Hold on.
No.
Do you
How
have a
dare
garden?
you.
Do you have a garden?
Is this a trick question?
Yeah.
You did. You
Earth Day. I celebrated Mother Earth.
Today's a day of silence.
Because of it?
No, that's the national day of silence.
And
April
then
23rd. That
the
means
26th is National Pretzel Day.
I know.
Yeah.
We're excited about that day.
Look out, Wetzel Pretzels. Here I come. Annie Ann's all day long.
I'm really looking forward to May 1st,
What's that?
Beer Pong Day.
Beer pong? Can we have a
Oh.
beer pong in this office?
On May
Beer
1st we
pong
can.
challenge?
On May 1st. Okay, hold
Okay.
on. So May
Let me
1st
calendar
is
this in.
it's a Saturday.
Well, that sucks.
What are
May
you looking at?
1st. I'm trying to
I'm going
calendar
to
it.
cover up May 4th because do you know what May 4th is?
Star Wars Day.
Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
Oh,
No.
Star Wars.
Cuatro de Mayo.
Ah.
It's the fourth be
It's
with you.
the first. It's your comeback day, isn't it? You're having your live sales meeting on May the 4th?
Yeah, that's right.
Are you or
Well,
no?
Yes, we are. No.
Because I've got the whole outfit and everything to wear for.
Are you coming in as Princess Leia?
I was gonna just go get
C-3PO.
the Golden Knights helmet. Come in as
the
C-3PO.
gold one.
Interesting.
Cool,
You don't-
right?
You don't like those, do
I
you?
hate them.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them either.
Yeah, too flashy.
It blinds me as I watch them.
Yeah,
it
same.
doesn't, but
I'll bring it in.
But it sounded like it would.
it sounded like it would. Beer pong on Real Estate Exposed the day before Beer Pong Day. I agree, Kim. I think we should do that.
All right.
We
All
could do
right.
Beer Pong Day.
Make a note of it.
Does anybody know how to play that?
But what we could do is it could be instead of chugging. No, that's the whole fun of it. That's the beer pong part. It could be
You
real
chug
estate
it?
related. You have to chug the beer when you. Yeah.
Oh,
If I throw it and I make it in the cup, you have to drink it.
Is that very COVID friendly right now?
I mean, do you want us to wear gloves? We'll wear gloves. We'll wear gloves
just
and a
wondering.
mask, so we won't.
Doesn't
You guys are vaccinated and
Wear your mask and just pour your beer over yourself. Good times.
yeah. What else you
Interesting.
got?
That'll be fun. But we'll let's see if we can recreate it for real estate stuff.
All right.
So
Right?
what other things do you guys like to do in Vegas? Like, what's your favorite thing to do?
In Vegas,
Because we've got, in our state. Because
I
we got
actually like-
so many things to do.
I know.
here.
So
But yet People
did-
say, "What do you like to do?" And it's like,
It's-
So
you're
I
right.
did. I mean, is it a one-time thing or is it an all-time thing?
Let's go with both. Let's start with the one time.
So the one time thing
We
that
have
I
an
think
hour.
everybody should do, I think the one time
True.
thing that everybody should do is go take a picnic helicopter ride to the Grand Canyon. So what they do is they fly you out on a helicopter. I threw up though, but they fly you out on a helicopter to the
Before or
Grand
after
Canyon. Before.
Where do you have the picnic? At the
Grand
Oh.
Canyon, they have like a picnic area, so
Yeah.
they have a landing space, and then you do a whole blown picnic over there, and it's the most beautiful view of the Grand Canyon. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
Super
When
cool.
did you do that?
I did it 3 years ago.
Who was on the picnic
4
with
years
you?
ago. My boys and I went.
Aww.
Yeah, it was something that we did for their birthday. You've never seen my picture?
No.
I'll have to show you my picture from it.
On flying or in the picnic?
Both.
Throwing up.
Yes, all of that. My kids.
So
capture.
that's your one time.
So
thing.
they remind me of that every time we see a helicopter. They're like, "Mom, remember that time you threw up in the helicopter?" I'm like, "I've been in a helicopter one time," and it was actually it was the three of us in the back, and then there were these two other ladies in the front with the pilot, and the lady in front threw up, and so I sympathy threw up.
Wait, there's more than just you guys in the helicopter?
Yeah,
Oh, the poor pilot.
That's
I
a lot
know,
of people.
I know, but he's probably used to it,
Right at COVID friendly.
right?
Ugh.
I know it's got to be hard.
I would have thrown up just from the smell.
That's why I did it, right?
You said
'Cause it was
sympathy.
it was sympathy throw up. It was the same. It was like it happened because you see it, right? Why not?
What's
So-
your favorite one time
I
thing?
don't
here?
have a favorite one-time thing. I love all the fancy restaurants here. That's one of my favorite things about Las Vegas.
That's
is
an
that-
that's an every time thing.
Yeah.
Do a one time thing.
That one time she cooked at home.
A turkey from 8 years ago.
Speaking of which, yeah. Gosh, I don't have because I like to do a lot of things multiple times. I don't really have a one-time thing. I gotta think about
Do
that.
you though? It's not what I heard.
Huh?
Exposed. Sorry. What's your one time favorite thing,
Yeah,
Brandon?
Brandon. Back to you.
I like to do things multiple times.
Beta likes painting.
Painting. Like
Have you done that? Like you drink and paint?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that fun?
Yes.
It's
How-
okay.
how
I don't.
come
It's
every-
really.
We did it
It
for-
sucks to
for
get all
one
your
of your-
shit, paint all over your clothes and stuff like that.
We did it for one of your
Team building?
team building.
We
No,
did.
no, it was a birthday. Somebody's birthday.
And team
A
building.
paint and
Yeah.
wine and paint or
Like
something.
a traditional
do they have
date.
the lines already drawn?
No,
No.
Then
but
how
they
do
do
they
it
get-
slowly.
Oh, so that you can kind of.
Yeah,
Brandon, next Real Estate Exposed, we're going to do a teaching of
Yeah. So what they do is they're like, okay, everybody, this is how we're gonna do a tree, and they're like, okay, here you're gonna do a half moon, just in this, and so like mine usually don't come out really nice.
We did the Golden Knights
We
logo.
did, and we did it
Yeah.
on board
Planks, yeah,
It was
the
so
plank.
cool.
Yeah, it was really
I still
cool.
have it. It's sitting up in my son's bedroom, and then I
next to the pictures with the
sprinkled on.
helicopter.
next to
Yes. And the throat.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the doggy bag.
Yep. Okay, so Beta likes painting.
One-
That's
like
interesting.
a
I would have
one
never
thing-
expected that. I would love to.
Beta's
like,
looking out for his followers right now, Beta.
What about you?
Why is he blushing?
Me, one time thing. While Scott's on, it's a car ride to Alamo.
Ooh, why?
What? What is that?
We just went up there and looked at some land.
Where's
giving
the
him a shout out.
Alamo?
Not the Alamo.
Oh.
Alamo, Nevada.
I think that's where it was.
It's a city.
Elmo?
Yeah.
Alamo.
Alamo. Elko? Where
Alamo.
is this?
Like
No,
Pee Wee
Elko's a lot
Herman's
further.
Alamo?
Oh, is that where it's at?
No.
Freaking confusing
Okay,
me.
I don't enjoy doing it anymore. You guys ruined it.
So it was a drive there?
We just went up and looked at some land. He's got some listings and stuff up there, some land. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was good to spend the day with Scott, but it's a nice, really green up there actually.
Yeah.
I have no idea where that's at. So if you were to tell somebody, a tourist, like, here's the one place you need to go, where would it be?
Helicopter ride in Grand Canyon. I
Really?
just did that. Yeah. I just said it.
I don't know what I would tell somebody.
That they have to do. I mean, of course, go to the Strip and get your picture at the Vegas sign and like start from there and
Yeah,
What?
what are
All the
some-
tourist stuff.
yeah.
The Bellagio fountains.
Fountains. Yep.
What other stuff do we have in
Treasure
Vegas?
Island.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a strip, right?
Did you know that the water from the Bellagio was imported from out of country?
That's good because we don't have a lot to spare here.
Would you tell them to go to Lake Mead? Speaking of water, that we
There's
have
no There's no water. Have you been to Lake Mead recently?
It's like
No.
my backyard.
It's
What-
so
you got a problem
scary.
with it?
Well, yeah. So
She skips rocks across it
if
every
you
night.
if you go if you get a boat and you go on a boat on Lake Mead, the water is so low that it's almost scary because you're hitting the bottom almost.
they're not.
I know. No, there are places where you've got reefs that are coming up higher, and then when you look, like the little things, what are they called?
Land sharks and everything.
No,
It's
is
called
it land
Earth.
sharks?
We call
Rocks?
it mountains.
No, but oh my God, I'm gonna kill you guys. And then
Reefs are in
when you
the
look up-
ocean.
yeah, they have them there. You don't
Lake
never
Mead
see-
is not a reef.
You've never. Well, no. Hold on. I'll tell you what it is. You shut your mouth right now. So, but when you look
Did
up,
you see them from the helicopter?
when you look up, you can actually see where the water line used to be.
Yeah.
and like
that I
the
do
big,
see from my
massive
backyard,
difference, which is
actually.
scary, right?
Sad, scary.
Scary, sad.
All they have to do is shut
Oh,
off the
shit.
dam.
Tacotarian. What's happening, Betamax?
He wants to go back to the Tacotarian
That's
place.
Did you try that place? No. Mira, come
Mira.
on,
Mira.
That's our special shout out to Valerie.
So one thing you can do, I see, is Allegiant Stadium is now offering behind-the-scenes guided tours of the home of the Las Vegas Raiders.
That was kind of cool. I did that.
Did you do it?
Does
I
it
did.
cost money to do?
$80.
That was free for me.
Wow.
Wow.
I did it for free, but I have a
That would
picture,
be
and I
cool.
have a picture. You know where they actually
Of
enter.
course you do.
Because it doesn't happen unless you have a picture.
Exactly. So you know, like where they actually walk through to get into
The
onto
tunnel.
the ice, the tunnel.
There's no
I have a
ice
picture.
inside of
ice
the
in
green
Allegiant
in-
Stadium.
Oh, I'm
The
sorry,
football
wrong
stadium.
one.
Did you do that
But
one
I
too?
did that one too.
For free.
I did T-Mobile Arena. Yep, I did that one, and then I did Allegiant. Yes, but I did Allegiant pre-construction, like before it started, when it was in the middle of construction, and after it was constructed.
I kind of
My
like
pictures.
the one place I think would be like the Stratosphere too, because you can kind of see Vegas at like the whole world, the whole Vegas. I kind of like that little.
So
area. Is that still open?
What about
Yeah, the secret.
the eye?
It's the Strat.
Oh, the
But
Strat.
the one secret to there is, so they have the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
That rotates around. But if you go one more floor up to the 107 Sky Lounge, they have one of the best happy hours in town.
We've been
Really?
there
Let's
before.
go.
Yeah, and so
I got
it's-
nothing to do
it's-
after.
It's 2 for
2:30.
1 drinks and half off appetizers.
Really?
Yeah, and you can get the full menu for the restaurant up there too.
And you get to spin around on the top.
No, it doesn't spin, but you can walk around.
Oh, but you could see the same
And
view.
then there's another trick, and this is just kind of
You heard it first on Exposed.
If you go, there's a stairwell entrance to go up to the next level, the one they charge everyone to get to, and you can just go right
Yeah.
up there and go up to the observation deck.
Oh,
Did you know that I actually climbed all of the stairs all the way up from the bottom, ground up for
was
my
that for a
ALS?
nonprofit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
114.
Flights?
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
17 minutes.
No,
Really?
it did not.
Seriously.
You shut your mouth.
Hell yeah.
It would-
17 minutes?
Yes.
It would take you
Gotta pace
17
myself.
minutes to fall down those. Let alone get to the top.
I walked fast.
17 minutes is crazy.
I know.
That's nothing.
I know.
There were people that took hours.
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yes. Because I remember
We
when
did that as a
when
team,
they,
too.
Yeah, I remember because we talked about it, and you're like, "Come with us." I'm like, "You're nuts." And then I asked my friend who was actually on the board or the president of the association at the time because they were doing it. What is it called? Strat or something?
Scale the Strat.
Scale the Strat. So when they were doing it, I was like, "So what's the longest it's ever taken somebody?" She goes, "Oh, like 6 or 7 hours." I'm like, "Screw that, because
What?
that's going to be like halfway is going to be."
No,
me,
even if you just walked up it, you're fine.
How you can jump off the Strat?
You could jump off. Yeah.
No, you can rappel off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
There's
cool.
A lot of
Who-
stuff- that's what I'm
who
saying. You could do a lot of stuff there.
on your team took the longest.
Do you guys remember Brian? I hate to
How long?
Well,
We'll just call
he had
him
this is his repeat, and he kept
B.
telling us that you got to train for this, you got to train for this. So of course, Myra and I were like, "Holy
That's
crap!"
right. You ran steps.
We
in
did. We did
preparation.
stairmasters. We did bleachers. We did all this stuff, and he was the last guy standing. It still took him like less than 30 minutes, but that's so
That's it?
fast. Yeah, I know. That's the crazy part because as you're just going, you're just going. They had areas. Actually, my husband did it. They have like oxygen bar areas. So as I was climbing up, you'd see him over there on the side, like, "What's up?" Like, so it took him like 19 minutes, but he had oxygen bar, whatever,
Rest ups.
Yeah.
Got it.
pit stops. So it's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So the Strat. What else?
That's what I'm going with. You can't use that same. But thank you for your info.
Well, I think downtown Fremont Street area now is really cool.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, they've got
Scary, cool, fun, interesting.
Scary.
Scary?
Depends on what street you're on. No,
Right.
I think the revitalization down there has been pretty awesome. There's a lot of
Yeah.
cool restaurants and
Yeah.
bars and
Yep. You
great place to go people watch.
Yes,
Yep, for sure.
Definitely
People
a good
watch
place to people
all
watch.
hours of the day.
They've started doing concerts again
Have they?
out there. Yeah.
Well, I saw Life is Beautiful is coming back.
Everything's
cool.
coming back. We got things coming back.
Well, we're going to be open. What's the date? What are you guys thinking?
June 1st is what I've heard.
I heard it was going to get pushed to June 15th.
Okay.
July 1st.
So
All right. What you want to
August
put some money
1st.
on it?
It's just a 2-week shutdown.
Whoever wins has to pay for the happy hour at the Strat. Whoever loses.
High roller. That's a cool thing.
That
to
is
do.
a cool thing.
Especially if you go in the party high roller.
All you
thing.
can drink.
All you can
one
drink.
trip
all you-
around.
yeah.
All you can drink in
And
30
it's
minutes?
like there's a DJ in it, and
So I've been on the high roller
interesting.
twice. I went once with my family. My mom and them came down, and then once was a Golden Knights thing.
Yeah.
like a fan
Hung out
appreciation
with
thing.
Krebs, right?
Yeah, Krebs. Yeah, you didn't know what player you were going to get to spend the time with, and we got the rookie that nobody knew.
Is he still with the team?
I don't know.
We got Carlson.
I did a
F you.
I did like a painting event that they had for
In there?
no, not there, but for another
That'd be kinda
Golden
fun.
Knights thing, and they had a couple of players that came around and signed. So we had Pacioretty sign our little thing. Yeah, the
Patches.
boys and I, all
They're
three of
playing
us.
good
Oh,
this year.
yes, I
Yeah.
do. I'm very. You know what? It's good to have two really good goalies. I think that really helps them out.
Well, and they just got a solid team.
They do.
The sad thing is, Colorado's got a solid team too.
Yeah, and they're
And
on
it's-
protocol, right? COVID protocol.
They came back last night and beat St. Louis. So
They
they're-
rested up.
They're right back on the winning streak. So Knights were the first ones to secure a playoff spot.
Yeah.
And the
Nice.
Avalanche just secured one last night.
Shimmy.
So
It'll be exciting every year, right? They've gotten in the playoffs.
yeah, ever since
Yeah.
their
Ever
inception,
since
they were Vegas born.
That's right.
So the yeah,
What else you got?
that's it. Well, what
What is that like a
should,
newsletter for something?
No, this is I always get
He's
this
a
the
buzz.
Friday
from
Buzz.
Allure.
Brandon's
Yeah,
like
but
a super hip
this
guy
goes out
now
all the
these
time.
days.
So I was like, I never really read it. So I thought, wow, let's
Why'd
take
you
a look
read
at
it this time? Didn't you just sell your place there?
Well, I still have 2 more, but one more is going up for sale.
I need a realtor.
But no,
Leather?
there's some neat stuff because I always think people go, well, what do you do in Vegas? And it's like, well, you can do whatever you want.
Ooh,
right?
Super Summer Theater. I just recommended my clients go there
Is that
because they're
opening back
opening
up?
it back. Yeah, they're opening
Yeah.
it back up.
What is that?
Super Summer Theater is one of
Oh,
those.
Spring
it's
Mountain.
over in
Yeah.
in Spring Mountain. You take Charleston
Springs,
all
right?
the way down. Yep, take Charleston all the way down. They've got like a live. It's not. It's like better than amateur. It's like a good theater.
Better than amateur.
It is.
Yeah.
Because people think and then you just do like a picnic, right? So we usually get blankets or sheets to put down. And then
And a
we have
helicopter ride.
we have like a picnic basket with wine and food, and we bring coolers, and we have chairs, like the beach chairs that are low. You can bring those. That's pretty cool. So that's been fun. I've done that a couple of times, but there's bats that fly around there all the time.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
How about farmers markets?
Farmers
you guys
market?
ever go to a farmers market
Yeah,
here?
there's one right next to my house.
What? Yeah.
Do you know what a
There's-
farmers market
There's
is?
one in
Yeah.
Henderson.
I've seen
Shelly-
them on the road.
On the
Yeah.
road.
I've seen the side of the road. You get vegetables and stuff, right?
Yep. It's
Hence
the best
name.
place to even get your honey because that honey is grown here or not. I don't know. If,
Vegas?
do you grow honey?
No.
What do you do with honey? How do you-
Bees make honey.
I know, but what do you like? So if you were to
No,
say,
they
Eat
put
it.
it. They put it in the hive, the comb, the
Yeah.
honeycomb, and
Yeah.
then they wax it up, and then you just take the wax and drain the honey out of it.
That's
so-
actually a thing now. So like chicken coops used to be like a big thing. These like honey hives are like legitimately the thing
yeah,
now.
I know.
People can get stung and stuff like that, but you produce this amazing honey.
Yeah, so that's the best for if you have allergies. The best thing to do is get honey from a farmer's market that's local.
Direct.
And
Straight
just
for the
eat
bee.
Eat a teaspoon.
Like a
day.
teaspoon a day. Yeah, it'll help with your allergies because they go and eat
No, they
pollinate.
Yeah,
They fly around.
they pollinate the flowers by
They
getting
buzz.
the nectar from. Yeah.
Right. And
They
so
buzz.
it's all the flowers that are here, right?
Tom
Do
Blanchard.
you remember when was that last year when we had the locusts here in
Yes.
Nevada?
Yeah.
Was it
Crickets.
last year or was
No,
it the year before?
was cricket or not crickets.
grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers.
Was it last year or
Yeah,
was
it
it the
was
year
2
before?
years
I feel
ago.
like it was so
Yeah,
long
we had
ago.
the Invitation, and then we had COVID Nation, and then we had
Yeah. COVID Nation.
Oh my God.
Yes. What else?
Live at the Summer Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what you got going on over there? Beta's
Beta's
down
reminding us that-
Resorts World
yeah.
has 45 restaurants inside of it, and it opens June 24th.
First Friday? Is that where it's going to be?
No.
And First
Resort-
Fridays for downtown. I gotcha.
Oh, I think he's telling us what his favorite things are. Spring Mountain
Resort
Ranch.
World is actually supposed to be a really cool resort.
Yeah.
It's like going to cater to all from, different clienteles and different areas and
from all around the world.
all
Did you know
around
I
the
owned a
world.
7-Eleven across the street from it?
Really?
Yeah.
You wish you wouldn't
So
have
the
sold it now?
7-Eleven, no, God, are you kidding? I couldn't wait to get rid of it. The 7-Eleven across from Resorts World, the one that's there now, that was mine, Convention Center in Las Vegas Boulevard,
Oh, I
right next to
didn't
the
know
Ross.
that. I always thought yours was the one further down by Encore.
No,
Oh, very
no,
cool.
on the other side. So
Nope, hers was on Skid Row.
it was
I'm kidding.
not anymore. I mean, Resorts World, holy moly.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you
the
could see
convention
that-
And
center?
honestly, that's what when I bought it, it was because we knew that there was going to be a hotel coming up there. And then remember Fountain Blue was right next
Yeah,
door. There was
yeah.
construction happening.
Yeah.
So I bought it in 2006. I bought it because I was pregnant at the time. Every major decision I've made has been when I've been pregnant. But
You haven't been pregnant for a little while. Have you been not making any decisions?
no major decisions have been made since then. Yes. So good. It's just been smooth sailing. Nothing out of the ordinary, unless you consider me buying Bitcoins out of the ordinary.
That's a pretty big decision.
So yeah, 2006, I had bought it, and I remember going through training as I was pregnant with my first son. So, good
Awesome.
times. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Are you guys going to go check it out?
7-Eleven?
My 7-Eleven.
Resorts
I've been
World.
there.
Yeah.
I've been there. I never want to go back.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
kind of
45 restaurants. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's very interesting though that we've got two major hotel casinos or
Circa.
resorts basically
Yeah.
that have opened through COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
And then there's, what is that thing that they're doing with Tesla? Boring Company.
Under the strip, right?
for
Or
the
the
convention
convention
center?
center.
Yeah. I'm going to go do a tour of that too.
Why? You know those things crash.
No, they
Teslas?
don't.
One just
Teslas are
crashed and
just-
blew up.
Inside?
With people inside of it?
No. It was
You
yeah.
lied.
It was out on the highway. It was in self-drive mode.
The car?
Yeah, the car it destroyed it. In fact, I was seeing people post on on Facebook. They were just like, "See, I told you the car sucked." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's the only car that crashes." They all crash.
True.
I think this thing's cool though.
More
It's
so when there's people behind
tunnels.
it.
There's tunnels, and they take you from one place to another.
Are those the tunnels you were going to go see?
No, not these tunnels. The different tunnels.
When
That's
are you doing that?
That's tomorrow.
All right. What time? Make sure you post it up on Facebook so we know when you're in and out.
8
So, what
a.m.
is the purpose of these tunnels? This is to move people around through the convention area, or
Yes.
is it like something fun, one-time thing you can do?
No, it's to get people in and out from convention. That convention
Because
center
it takes
massive.
forever to walk from Hall A to Hall D. Or Hall A.
Kind of like the
Yeah.
airport.
It's worse, actually. It's worse. And you got all these people who have no idea where they're going. It's a lot of stuff.
Kind of like our highways.
Kind of like the airport, actually.
Right,
More
exactly.
so like the airport.
No, it
kinda
looks
cool.
cool though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay, so I'm really planning. Could we do 45 days of...
A different restaurant
yeah.
every day.
You want to do it?
I'm down.
Okay, 45 days. I'm going to call. Actually, I know
Like
the,
nonstop, like
at
back to back?
Resorts World.
but
Yeah.
back to back.
Like stay there overnight and everything, or just
So
like,
when you say
go there
45
for lunch every
restaurants,
day?
does it include like the fast food places too?
Quick
or-
eats, yes. Quick
No,
eats.
nobody wants that.
Well, there's only like
Can
5.
I just tell you the best food place like for a food court? Freaking Cosmopolitan.
They have a food court there?
Yep.
What is it?
Oh my God, it's amazing. So they've got Hattie B's, which is the fried chicken. They've got a sushi place.
Fried
They've
chicken?
got yeah.
Oh, it looks like a
They've
little international market at LA. In LA,
Yep,
yes,
yep.
it is cool.
So good.
Very cool.
So good. Very, very good.
Yeah,
I'm bummed that they closed Milos down there though.
they're in Venetia now.
No, I heard.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh well.
I love that place.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was our one-time thing. But our every-time thing is food. We love food.
I'm a foodie.
I'm a
I'm not
foodie.
gonna lie either.
I love
So I
I
got.
love food.
Can we talk about Jing that we
Yeah.
went to on Friday? Which thank
Yeah.
you very much for
You're
a
welcome.
wonderful experience. I haven't felt that old in a long
Right?
long time. Yes, but that
It's
was
a young crowd.
it. I mean, I don't know.
No, it was
After 11, I couldn't tell what I was looking at anymore. I was kind of like too many old fashions and with cherry on the top.
Yeah.
Not on the
You
top.
were sick for like days.
Took me a minute. That just goes to show you my age, but I am a year older, so maybe now I've crossed over and it's going to take me.
Yeah, she
a
couldn't
whole
hang
week.
the next morning. She was like, I'm so tired. I can't.
Seriously,
I'm not feeling good.
Well, then I was like,
for 3 days it took you.
Yeah,
3
she's
days.
like, well, you know you ate beef, right? I was like, who fed me beef? She's like, well, you were just going at it, so I thought you liked
I
it.
told you there was beef, and I was like,
No.
there's beef in there. You're like, oh, it's tiny. It's okay. And I'm like, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
But sure, if that's
Hence
what you
the
want.
reason I got sick. But
Yeah.
what a cool environment. Cool. Is it a restaurant, ultra lounge? What do we call it?
Both.
Yeah.
I think it's both.
Depending on the night.
It's a cool place to hang out.
Yeah.
I was telling, so I told Tyson and Beta, we invited them while we were there.
We did?
We did, and
What were they
originally we
doing?
weren't. They were out, but originally
Beta, were
we
you
hadn't
painting?
because we were full at our table, and so they're like, "Why didn't you tell us earlier?" And I said, "Well, because we didn't realize until we got there that it didn't matter because people were like on top of each other, licking each other's faces. It didn't make a difference."
That was
Like, everybody
after
was
Vandana.
everywhere.
My husband watches the
That,
show.
that was the after party. That was.
Had we known
Just
that it wasn't going to
kidding.
matter, you
I wouldn't have left so early.
Yeah, right.
It was pretty
Yeah.
cool, though.
Yeah,
No,
so that's a great
I like
restaurant.
Jing a lot. I like downtown Summerlin a lot.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
they
cool.
have some pretty cool
There's
stuff.
over in Tivoli. There's a couple of new restaurants that have opened. There's Ada's Wine Bar. Have you guys been there?
No.
Super cute.
The new Italian restaurant there is really good
Which one?
in Tivoli Village.
Oh,
they
yeah,
took
yeah,
over
yeah.
Brielle, right?
Yep.
Yes, it's supposed to be really good.
Then you've got Boston's Fish House, which is really good.
Is that there?
Yeah,
Where do they put that?
it's
What?
where it was where the sushi restaurant was.
Ah,
It's really good. Let me know when you want to go.
Yes.
And then of course
I mean,
the
I'm
Mexican
free
restaurant.
after 2:30.
As soon as this show's over,
Hit
Yeah.
up those 45 restaurants.
Yep.
what is your favorite restaurant?
Mine?
Cheesecake Factory, because then she could eat everything in
No,
there.
that's
that was
where
if
I
you're-
would eat if I could only eat at one restaurant all the time.
If it was survival mode.
Right. If it was survival mode, there was only one restaurant left in the world. Cheesecake Factory would be it because they got everything. But my favorite restaurant, that's a tough one because I
same.
really like food.
Same.
I would probably I could name like 5.
Fine dining, or are we talking about casual eats?
Anything you want. Well,
So,
if you
I love-
if you were
if
going
you
to
could
go,
narrow
if you were
it
gonna go
down.
to dinner tomorrow night,
So-
where would you go?
Funny story. It depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Same.
But
Tomorrow night, what are you in the mood for?
I don't know.
Are you taking us out,
tomorrow night.
Brandon?
If
So
you were
let
going to
me
go
tell you this.
tonight, where would you go?
So
You already have plans.
Look
What
at this-
time is your
look at-
5:30 and
okay.
your 8:30
So what
appointment?
I've done is I've created a list of restaurants.
You really have.
I have. So these are
In
my
an Excel
Google
spreadsheet.
Sheets?
in an Excel spreadsheet. It is a list of restaurants that I love, that I go to, that I recommend to my clients when they come into town. And then I have a section of my recommended items for them to order at the restaurants, because I have clients asking me all the time, and I'm like, oh my God, have you been to da-da-da? Have you done da-da-da? And they're like, can you please text it to us? I'm like, I'm just going to create an Excel spreadsheet. And so I did.
Do you need some other things to do?
No, I mean, I had my assistant do it. So,
Like
okay, are
last
you ready?
week?
Are you ready? You ready? Yeah, I
Yes.
did last week, because I went to dinner with a client of mine to Sushi Fever last
Which
week.
I
That's
like.
good. Yeah. very good.
And they were just like, because I had sent them on my recommendation. I was like, you need to go try Sushi Fever. They're like, where do we
Yeah.
go get sushi? I said, go
Yeah.
to Sushi Fever. So they went and they're like, what do we order? So I told them, and then they forgot. So when they got there, they ordered like some random stuff. So they were like, can we go back with you? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And so we went together, and then I ordered, because
You
I
ordered
usually
the
just go there and I'm
rolly
like, let's get
rice.
that, da, 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 da. Right.
That's why I like going there with you.
Yeah, because I
same.
just know
No,
what to
you
order.
don't have to make any
Anywhere I go
decisions.
to a restaurant, she's just like blah blah blah. And I'm like, awesome, and that one has beef. Okay.
And if you go with her to Tofu Hut, she'll even cook it.
Yes.
Oh,
Tofu Hut is one of my favorites. So, Marche Bacchus, Chef Mark's Trattoria. Have you ever been there?
That's where we should have the next leader lunch. He
Chef
just
Mark's.
moved his.
He just moved to Ahern.
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 Restaurant hotel.
Grape Street, Sushi,
Oh, yes.
Sushi Fever, Piero's, Herbs and Rye.
Piero's.
That's my favorite.
Where's
Herbs and Rye.
Piero's?
Dude, 5 o'clock, Herbs and Rye. Oh, so good. Piero's, you've never been?
No. Where is
Let's
it?
do that. Do you still have your gift card?
To Piero's?
Yeah.
Probably.
Where
Let's
is
go.
it?
It's off of Paradise and DI?
Piero's.
Oh, they closed.
No, they didn't.
No,
They're
they closed.
No. I
No,
promise you.
I
I know that
It
they're
says
open.
reserve a table.
When were you there?
I haven't been there, but I was just talking to somebody. We're going next week.
I just saw on the internet they closed.
No, it's open. It just opens at 5:30, sir.
They closed for certain days, but they're open for dinner.
Oh, I thought they went out of business.
Calm your pants.
No, I've never been there, but I hear really good stuff about them.
So they're closed Sunday through Wednesday, and they're open Thursday through Saturday.
For 2 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For like 5:30 to 9, yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Because most people just go there at nighttime. So Piero's, Herbs and Rye, Cleaver. Have you ever been to Cleaver?
Yeah.
Cleaver, yeah.
So good.
Who do you like between the two, Herbs and Rye
Herbs and
first?
Herbs and Rye.
Okay.
Yeah. My favorite bartender's at Cleaver.
You know, for somebody who doesn't go out that much, you freaking go out a lot.
I do.
And she still has time to create the spreadsheet.
I didn't.
Seriously,
I told
you
my-
are super
You still had
woman.
to tell her. You had to walk her through it.
I gave her the names of the restaurants, and then I was like, you need to just write down the type of food, and then, right? So anyways, then you've got STK, which is
Yes,
amazing.
I love that
And I
steakhouse.
think I prefer STK to, what is
Herbs
that
and
one
Rye?
called? No, God, no. The one in Tivoli.
Echo and Rig.
Echo and Rig. Thank you. And then you've got Ponchos for Mexican food. There's not a lot of great Mexican restaurants. There's Ponchos and Casa Don Juan.
And
Casa del Baño.
what's the one?
Casa Don
What's
Juan.
the next one?
Don
The
Juan.
one next door to the Sapphire Strip Club. El Dorado. El Dorado's really good too.
Because it's next to Sapphire Strip
No,
Club.
no.
Is it
but
still
I
open?
like. They have one also in Tivoli.
Yeah.
But I like the one down.
Oh.
I like the one by Sapphire better.
Yep.
And not because of the strippers, but just saying.
Sure,
it's just
Brandon.
better.
So, and then if you're looking for Indian food, Mint, Indian Bistro.
Where's that at?
Mint is off of, it's Durango and Flamingo, I want to say. Huh? Yeah, that's because you're a
Because you need to
wuss.
get spicy level negative, beta.
Listen, my kids eat spicier food than you do, believe it or not. All right, so there's Mint. Nataya's. Have you ever been
Yes.
to Nataya's? Oh,
She's got the
so
little
good.
small version called Block 9, right?
Yep.
Which is good.
No. That's Latai. So Latai in downtown is also Block 19, right across
And
from
they
your
I like
office.
Block 19.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you?
Latai and Block 19. Nataya's is Nataya's, and then
Okay.
you've got Pink Cow, and then you've got the one that's in
I always thought it was
I used to
Natalia.
think I was a foodie, but I'm
Same.
pretty sure I'm not
'Kay.
now.
Yeah.
Then you got Pin Cow. You've got Esther's Kitchen. Have you guys?
You don't like
ever-
Archer's? Over, I do need
Archie's
Archie's.
is great.
Kitchen.
Esther's Kitchen is great. It's right across from Gergist.
I've
Yeah.
We
I've
were
been
there. We saw it.
You
It's
went
next
there?
door to Tacoteria.
You went there?
Esther's Kitchen is great.
Esther's Kitchen is
So good. Craft House, Cornish pasty. Holy
Oh, that is good.
Mongolian.
Where's
I mean, it's
that
not
at?
Mongolian, but it's Cornish pastries in downtown. It's
Pasty?
in
Close-
what I call Socha.
Close to the art district there,
Oh.
Charleston area.
Socha.
Yeah.
So, you know how like in all other states, there's like places like Soho, which is south of, right? So we don't have anything like that here.
So
So
south of Charleston?
I started a hashtag that every time we're on this side of, or that side of Charleston, I do Socha. So it's hashtag Socha. I just started it several years ago with a friend of mine, and
Feel free to use it.
feel free to use it. Hashtag
it's proprietary.
SOCHA. No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
But it's a cool vibe in there too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Cornish
I went in there one
pasty.
time and Ron Jeremy was in there.
Get out.
Ah, nice. Cornish pasty is so good.
Just
so
saying.
good. Let's see. What else do we have? Some of the good ones. Again, for sushi, naked fish. That's really good. Sen of Japan is really good. Have you been to, Al Solito Pasto? That's the Pasto. The one in Tivoli, the new one that you're talking about. So good.
Yes. You've been to that one too?
Yeah. Marrakesh.
I do
Have
not
you
believe you.
Ever been
You did
to-
not come out of your house for like a year and a half. When did you go?
So I've been going out like a lot the last few weeks. So then there's, have you
making
guys
up a
been
lot,
to-
We
Sorry.
only had one of those appointments in her rotations. I'm feeling a little left out.
Have you, that also I shared. And so did you
Jiminy
guys go,
crickets.
have you guys been to Marrakesh ever?
Yes. many years ago.
I love
Same.
it.
So I
Love
just don't, I
Marrakesh.
want to just bring you back
It's
to
right next to
Block
Cleaver.
19. It is actually Chef Natalia.
Oh, is it?
It is.
I
So
could have
you need to
sworn it was
update that,
Latai. All right.
'cause I
But it
don't
doesn't
want
matter.
you
It's still
giving out
good.
wrong information on our proprietary list. Okay.
Got it.
Go ahead and fix that.
Could you
Yell
fix
at your
that?
assistant.
And then
Tell
for
your
that.
assistant to-
breakfast, baby stacks.
Really?
Have you ever had their banana?
Nutella.
No, it's not the Nutella. It's the banana Foster's French toast.
No.
Holy shish kebabs. It is so
You really like
good.
shish kebabs today.
No, that's how I say shit. But like in front of children. Beta's here. But yeah, their bananas Foster French toast and their red velvet,
The red velvet's good. Very
the
good.
red velvet pancakes.
So I know if we're ever
Looking for a food place to go.
No, if we're ever looking for a topic to discuss,
Seriously.
Just bring
up food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real estate
I
exposed.
love food. I do love
Yeah,
food.
clearly. I mean, I was just gonna say like Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory's good.
All right, you guys. So what are some of your favorite places? Lindo, Michoacan is really good.
Yes.
I think the one in Henderson is better than the one in Northwest. For some reason, I like that one better. I just like the view from Henderson better. Have you ever been to the Henderson one?
It's very pretty. Yeah, if you sit on the outside of it. I do like Ventano's in Henderson.
So pretty there too,
Yeah.
and their
But
wines are amazing.
Yeah, and that's just because it's like, for me, it's a local. Like we live
It's
across
just down the street.
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
stumbling distance.
Totally.
Yeah.
I don't. Where do you like to eat, Brando?
Well,
Any of those herbs and rye? You said, right?
yeah, I do
Piggyback
like
on that.
herbs and
Okay, so
rye,
if
but
you were
and
going somewhere, where
Panavino.
would it go?
I like-
Oh,
I love
Panavino
like
is good.
Panavino.
Yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
do love Panavino.
Yeah.
Why is that not on my list?
I don't know,
Because
but
you
it
don't
should
like
be.
it.
She's
Apparently.
fired.
And I love Panavino. Not only they have phenomenal
It's good.
food, they have an amazing staff. You know,
Yeah.
and they always
Yeah.
take good care of us there.
Yeah, that's true. I like that place too. I think the important part is we've got a lot of local joints on
For
here,
sure.
right? So small businesses, local establishments, those are all good.
Nice.
You didn't have Chica's on the list. We were about to hit up that place on Saturday, but
Chica sounds more international to me because it's on the strip,
yeah.
right? But
Those
yeah, I
aren't
haven't.
on
I
the
also
strip?
haven't tried Chica's.
Well, we were going to go
Yeah.
there that Saturday.
Yeah,
last
but you
Saturday.
couldn't hang. You were,
But I
you
heard
were
brunch
not
is supposed to be
able.
really. So where would you go for brunch? Not pancakes, breakfast, brunch.
Ooh, brunch. That's a good.
Do you
one.
brunch, Brandon?
No.
Any place
Hmm.
to brunch out there, guys? Honey salt,
Honey salt
yes.
Jing is not. A
Jing
good place
also
to
does brunch?
Yeah, they have a good brunch.
Really?
I'm trying to think where
Where
have
would you go for a Mother's
I mean,
Day
I go to
brunch?
my house for brunch.
What about
So,
a Mother's
have
Day
you guys
brunch?
heard
and
about
Rig.
that,
Echo and Rig has a great brunch.
Waldorf Astoria, the little tea, and
Yeah.
that's a cute little thing.
I
Have you
haven't
heard-
been.
but I don't think it's not brunch.
Can I take your daughter there?
Mon ami Gabi.
Kind of weird.
You
I
can
don't want to
bring
go.
your-
I can't take my sons.
Yeah, we can all go. Mon ami Gabi?
She said
It's
your
probably
daughter.
a good.
Lunch?
Yeah, that's probably a good brunch place.
Mon
Mon
ami?
ami.
Mon ami.
It's not on my list though. Like it's not in my top.
Carson's in downtown.
Carson's Kitchen. Yeah.
I put that. No, I had Esther's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For brunchy.
Yep. Oh, I haven't
Container
been
Park
there.
has some cool places
Eat
too.
is good
Yeah.
for brunch too. That's on my list.
Eat
Yeah.
has a great corned beef and hash.
They have. I'm
hungry now. What time are we going to
and
eat?
grits.
Yeah, it's good too. Huh?
So good. Their shrimp and grits is really great with hot sauce. Yeah, buddy. Except for Beta, who doesn't like hot sauce.
Negative.
No,
Heat.
negative Ghost Rider.
Negative
no hot
heat.
sauce for him. So, Shelly, tell us what's going on with rates.
So, way to circle that back. So, actually, rates have come back down again. They're not in the low, the high 3 or high 2s, but we are still hovering in the 3% range, which is great.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all we got for interest rates. We're right around the 3 1/8 and 3% for rates. 2.75 actually if you're doing government loans.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I have a Snapchat or Snapshot.
Snapchat?
Snapshot. Snapshot.
Are you on Snapchat?
I am not. Oh, I mean, I have a
Ah,
login. Hold on. I have a login for just in case I
Just in
ever
case
wanted
what?
to, but guess what it is?
Realtor Vandana.
Yep. And so, because that's what it is across every
Good.
Yeah.
every.
At least you're consistent.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh,
Your
my
Snapchat.
Your
my
Snapchat.
snapshot. Snapshot of year-over-year changes in key metrics. And so there's I have a thing for mortgage rates and how they went from 2020. They were at a little over 3.7.
2020.
2020, right?
Right before
January.
Right before. Yep. I was gonna say right before COVID.
Until and then they hit a total bottom at 2.7 in January 2021.
Yeah.
And then went up to 3.1 now.
Where we are today.
Yeah. So
Whew, I'm right on
that's
point.
Freddie Mac 30-year fixed rate is what they've got, and then I've got year-over-year change in listings and the listing numbers, which we know, right? No, nothing extraordinary over there, and then year-over-year change in housing inventory and how it's gone down and up. So there are a couple of states that have that have gone down more than 60%, and those states are, I can't tell, New Hampshire. At negative 62.3% in inventory.
Negative, meaning they don't have enough.
Down in inventory.
Or
Change
down.
62% less.
Oh.
Right. Utah, 68.1%. Why did I think Utah was on the other side of Nevada? Okay. And then Nevada is 44.25% negative. So not a huge jump. A little less than 50%. Why are you looking at me like that?
Utah's on the other side.
I thought for some reason.
You drive through there on your way to California to visit your parents.
No, I thought it was higher than California, but like still.
Oh, like Oregon?
I didn't realize it. Yeah.
Washington?
You know, it's funny. I knew exactly where all the states were when I was in elementary school, and now not so much.
Isn't that crazy? The stuff we had to learn then for what?
That we don't give a shit about
we
now.
have to figure out to use now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cray.
Every time I'm like, hey, we should go visit this state, because my kids and I, we like to go visit different states every year. Of course, we haven't been. We have set. We are looking at going to New Mexico.
That sounds fun.
Really?
I have a friend who lives
Is that where the Alamo is?
Yeah. So I have
No.
I'm
That's
just
in
kidding. I know.
So I have a friend who lives out there, and so she was like, you should come visit. I'm like, okay. And so we're working on dates. But anyway, so every time we go, I had to look that up. I was like, where the hell is New Mexico? How long is it going to take me to get there?
You're going to drive?
God, no.
Oh.
Like, you still want to know on a flight, like, is
True.
it enough time to watch a movie or read a book or to take a quick power nap?
Can you?
Do you not determine that? Like when you go flying anywhere? No.
I'm just lucky if I bring my freaking bag and I have everything packed with all the confirmation numbers.
Interesting.
Yeah. As long as it's in my calendar, I'm good, and I just have to arrive.
Vandana has a spreadsheet for it.
Seriously. Do you do that for all your whole itinerary and stuff?
So my itinerary goes on a Google Doc, and then that Google Doc's shared with my family so they know where I am. It's got the
every
trip.
step of the way.
You want to see them?
No.
I'll show you.
It's exhausting just to watch your restaurant list. I feel left out. I feel like I've got more to go.
So it's a folder called Wanderlust, and every time we go on a trip, like for instance, Wanderlust. That's what right to travel. So here's my Alaska trip itinerary. It was the day and time, the confirmation. So when we left, our flight numbers, and then it just goes down to what we're doing, and then when we come back.
And a mugshot of Mike in case you didn't make it back. Question this guy.
So like that was my Alaska trip, and I had one for Chicago. So there's my Chicago trip, and it was everything that we did while we were in Chicago.
Assistant do that? You did it.
No, I did this.
Interesting.
Yeah, same thing. I think I did it for Costa Rica too, right? Look, where do
you get the hours in the day to do this shit?
I usually work from like 10 o'clock to 1 sometimes, but I turn off my phone.
On this stuff?
I just random. I mean, this is stuff that I don't mind doing.
I feel really inadequate, and yeah,
I feel exhausted.
that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Have you ever just gone on vacation to just chill?
Yeah.
What do you put in for your agenda on that?
Sit by the beach.
what restaurant she's going to go to?
Yeah.
To
So we
chill
usually talk about because whenever we go anywhere, so first of all, I go with my kids, right? And so we love eating out wherever we go. So any state that we go to or whatever city we're in, I will put together a list of all the best restaurants. So like we were in Nolens, right?
Where do you get it from, though?
In December.
Do you YouTube it?
She
I
has
usually
friends
look it
all
up.
over the country that do the same thing she does.
I was going to say, so you have a Google Sheet eats...
No. So I just look them
group,
up. I
private
just
group?
look them up, and then I usually do like a Facebook post about, hey, I'm planning on going so and so. Good restaurants that you recommend, or if I know people who've been there, I'll ask them. Like for Nolens, I knew Nolens. My best friend's boyfriend's fiance's dad lives out there, so I was like, hey, where do I go? Right, and they gave me a couple of like
boyfriend's fiance.
So no, best friend's boyfriend's who's the fiance.
Oh, okay.
Boyfriend / fiance.
I was like,
It's
it's
the
the
Oh,
boyfriend,
I
but
didn't
he's
hear the
got it.
slash. Yeah, I was
the
like,
slash
that's
fiance.
multiple layers.
I didn't say the slash.
Yeah.
Nobody uses punctuation anymore, you guys.
Oh, I do every time I dictate, comma. Oh, shoot, I'm not leaving a dictate here. I'm actually talking into a voicemail.
You want voicemails? I do the same thing. So yeah, so I look up the restaurants, I ask for recommendations, and then I put it on my list, and then I just make reservations. Because when you, like for instance, when we were in New Orleans in December of 2019, we went right before Christmas, and everything was going to be booked. So I had to book them in like 2 weeks in advance. So I had to put those on the itinerary. And then I knew we were going to pretty much chill most of the time. But we went like on a what is it called? Like a safari, like a crocodile, alligator, something.
The swamp
safari
tour?
Or swamp tour. Thank you. We did that. And that was cool. Why are you laughing at
I'm
me?
a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl.
So you've got your whole weekend planned, I'm imagining.
For this weekend? Tunnels tomorrow.
See?
I've got a event on.
You know what I'm doing this weekend?
Nothing.
I haven't figured it out yet.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing at 2:30. What are you guys
So I had an agent in the office that asked me for a lunch there. She was like, hey, let's go for lunch. Let's you and I talk. And I'm like, okay. So I looked at my calendar. I'm like, how does May 12th sound? She's like,
Wow.
what? Why is it so far? I'm like, because I'm teaching classes or I already have lunch planned. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, I just booked my lunch with someone else yesterday for March 29th. No, sorry, May 29th.
Jeez.
We
Yeah.
better get on that calendar.
There
Wouldn't
you
you?
go.
Because there's only certain times that I can go. I have my kids every other week, so I can only really go out like
That
with friends
hence the
every
reason why
other
she
week,
has
so.
multiple bookings on the same day.
Correct.
Right, different friend list, and
Yeah.
it one.
I usually don't mix
depending on
my
the quality
friend
of your
list,
friend
though.
list.
Yeah, you don't
it's
mix
the
your friends.
hours.
You usually go to a different location.
I usually do.
It just
Yeah.
happened that one time you just went to a different table
I know.
right behind us.
right behind us.
I don't know why you guys are giving me so much headache
Because we're
about
still
this,
a little
'cause
hurt.
We're still not
Oh
as
my
cool
gosh!
as
But you were done at 5, I was told, and then all of a sudden you stuck around. How
barely
was I
got
supposed to
there
know
at
you were
5.
going to stick around?
He did barely get there at 5. It's funny.
Just want to remind you that the calendar invite did say that we were done at 5:30, and
And-
so at 5:30 or 6 o'clock is when everybody
Yeah.
else.
She's the only one I know that invites you to go out and do something, and there's a cutoff time when it's over. We're going to
Clearly,
dinner, but you're done at
she
this time.
knows what time that she'll be finished with any of the festivities at that time.
Very structured. She
Yeah.
can't get to multiple restaurants in a night without this schedule.
Seriously, I hear you though. I hear you.
All right, so. All right, so let me talk about one other thing while we're
Real
on here.
estate?
How
Are we
much
talking
time
about
do we
real
have?
estate?
We got like 9 minutes. Are we done talking about restaurants?
Yeah.
So, is this like the last time?
Well,
What
From
last
the
time-
crash of, remember when we
But,
had the
like,
crash in 2002 to 2005? Remember
but
that?
we're not in
I
a
don't
crash.
think so.
We're not. And so a lot of people are asking now, is it going to be like last time? Let's wait and see, right? Let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait to buy something. So people are just not selling because they don't want to buy and because there's no homes, and they want to buy because they think there's going to be a crash and they're going to get it for less
And
money.
yet
and
we're
blah,
having
blah, blah.
record numbers of sales.
And we're having record number of sales, right? So last time, I don't really like that. Let me see. There we go. That's a good one. So months of inventory of existing single-family homes for sale in 2004 were 3.9 months. In 2005, we had about 5 months of inventory. 2006, we had 6.4 months of inventory. In 2007, we had 9.6 months of
And
inventory.
then crash.
That's when we had the housing.
Right. Then, now though, in 2017, we had 4 months of inventory. 2018, we had 3.7 months of inventory. This is, by the way, nationwide. 2019, 3 months of inventory, and then 2020, 2.1 weeks. Or no, months. And now we're at weeks. So it's not the same. Last time it went this way, this time it's going this way. How is it the same? Okay, that's just months of inventory.
I think we've all realized that there's no. Although I did send you guys that article that there's a spike in housing starts. More so than, or the same type of construction starts as in 2006,
Yeah.
And that's nationwide.
which I thought was crazy because, I mean, I thought we're having I didn't realize they're bringing that much homes to the market here in Vegas.
Yeah, so that's where I take
New
my clients
construction.
now is new construction.
Really?
There's no point in fighting for resale when there's perfectly good homes, new construction.
that you can
Are
fight
you
that
for.
you
still
can
waiting
find for
on?
them.
Aren't you waiting on reservations and lotteries and
4
stuff
weeks.
like that? Well, that's not bad.
But if you put your name in, they call you, you're ready to go, right? And then you'll have a home in 6 months to 8 months. If you're able to wait. So start early, guys. I think that's
should have
the
put in
moral
like
of-
5 reservations in 2020, huh?
Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Probably. Even then, though, they were having construction issues in 2000. When?
This was as of 2006. So
Oh.
it was the fastest pace for combined single family and multifamily construction since 2006. So the homes are coming. Maybe not in Vegas. No.
Yeah. Who knows?
Lumber's too high.
Lumber's
too high.
always
not
been
enough.
too high.
You're right, because we had so many births of our millennials. It was like 3.3 million of these babies that were being birthed that are now
Dropped
here,
out.
and we don't have enough homes for them. That's what's happening right now.
They're finally getting out. They're moving out of their parents' homes.
Yeah.
It's just tragic.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Really messing with the inventory.
seriously.
Yep. What else was I going to tell you?
So I had a client actually ask me what the walk score is. Have you guys ever heard of that before?
No.
No?
What's the walk score?
So it basically it's how far how far away something is so that they can either catch on transit or like buses, and how far away like restaurants
don't
and things
need a
like that
car.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately, and I'm like, I've never heard of that before.
Why did they come from New York or San
They
Francisco?
came from a higher metro city, and that's their thing. They're like, well, I need to make sure that I have a high
Holy
walk
moly,
score.
you guys.
So have you
What?
pulled
It's
any
a thing.
Walk score?
scores?
Yeah.
Hello.
Wow, somebody's listening to me. Is this thing?
It's
on?
weird because she's on the website too.
Oh, you are?
I actually put it into our group chat just so everybody would know what topic I would be talking about today.
No way.
But go ahead,
That's good
Vandana.
shit.
Run with it.
No,
And it was
no,
a
please.
trick question when she said, "Have you ever heard of?" To see if you read it.
So it says here, I'm confused though. So is a higher walk score better?
It is, yes.
Okay.
So the walk score measures the walkability of any address using a patented system. So there's obviously Walker's Paradise is 90 to 100, where you can do daily errands without a car.
Interesting.
Put your address in there. Let's see where you're at.
How would you do that?
I don't know. Oh, right here. Look at this.
Where's the
I will
place?
tell you, it
Oh,
took
there it
me
is.
when we decided that we were going to ruck our groceries during COVID. That was really hard. Do you guys know what ruck is?
Yep.
What-
Put them in a pack and carry
Yep,
them.
carrying them up, and that took us 3 hours there and back.
Weak score.
So I have a 56 bikeable score.
Mine is 6.
30.
You're somewhat bikeable.
Mine's 37 for some transit. By the way, for those of you listening, you can go on to walkscore.com and
Yeah.
put in your address and get it.
Almost every errand.
I am 20
requires a car from Shelly's house.
Well, I mean, Hoover Dam, man. I mean, it's so far
Got to
from
climb
anything.
over that thing.
21 walk score for car dependent. Almost all errands require a car. A few nearby public transportation options. Flat as a pancake. Excellent bike lanes. Just want to tell you.
Where's
I have
that, by you?
excellent bike lanes over by me.
And be
Summerlin?
careful or you'll be flat as a pancake.
I know. I know.
It's a lot of there's a lot of people over there.
I don't.
Let's
Yeah, I
see,
don't
Pine.
bike outside. So that's my walk score.
What's
you
this
bike
place?
inside?
I bike inside.
Yeah,
I walk
she-
inside too on my treadmill. I just started doing it, and I have I told you guys, I have my book that I read. And what happened?
My house is
Sum-
pretty car dependent as well.
Summerlin South. Yeah, we were over there by Discovery, the
Interesting.
mountains.
Interesting. Anyways, so that's walk score. What else we got?
That's all I got.
You finished
about it.
rates already?
I did rights.
You did rates.
We did rates, we did restaurants, we did favorite places.
We did some stats.
We
a
did
lot of
some
stuff.
stats.
Yeah.
Man,
Where
that
to
was
go
a
this weekend?
Hell of a show.
Where to go?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, someone said, Beta said Honey Salt.
I love that
If
place.
you
Nope.
go there, holy moly! If you go there, they have. Oh my God!
They have chicken pot pies.
They have a good brunch.
No.
Oh,
what is
they
that?
have an amazing chicken sandwich.
Oh no, it's scallops. They have these scallops on a cauliflower, like mashed cauliflower.
I love scallops.
So it's like the best thing I've put in my mouth.
So they're the reason.
Exposed.
That's a lot since you've
what
got
she
that
said.
list. Exactly.
So good. So I bought scallops so I could try to duplicate.
Yeah, it
Not
didn't
so
work
much.
out, did it?
No,
No.
not the same.
They're the ones that are
They're-
going to do the delivering with dignity, right? Is that where we're?
Honey salt, yeah.
Yeah.
So scallops, don't overcook them.
I know. That's the problem. is
How do
I
you know when they're
overcook-
overcooked?
Can I tell you? Have you ever done scallops
when
with?
you think they're done, they're probably overcooked.
Oh.
So with scallops, have you ever done bacon wrap scallops?
Yep.
Oh man,
Scallops are just great.
I'm out.
That is a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Gotta
She's
go
going
get
to
some
Honey
I'm
scallops.
gonna get out of here.
I got plans for
Good
2:30
show,
now.
guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.